Well, hello everyone. My name is Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming, and today is day 21 of the 100-day challenge. We are continuing our Don't Starve playthrough. We made it to day 6 with the French strongman over here after some very chaotic chaos. So my bag is up there. We've got some dudes there. I gotta get a closer look and see if there's a thing in there. I know. 30-odd hit points, no food. Not making the smartest choices, but I also want my gear back. I got space? Sure, I'll take some soap. What the hell? And I should still be able to wear my backpack and store my log suit. Okay, so actually that was pretty quick recovery. Very nice. Oh my god, but how close is it? Oh, jeez. Purple gem, gears, yeah, okay. And, was he the one making all that stomping? Or have I somehow aggroed something even worse? What would shake the screen like that? Well, with 35 HP, I'm not interested in finding out. Let's see here. I guess down, maybe. Down. There's gotta be more food down, but god, Spider City. Maybe we'll go across. We'll go across, see if we can, like, snag a rabbit or something. Oh, berries. Awesome. So I think day 6 is gonna be about food. I'm really sorry. I bet you that's kind of boring. But, you know, man's got to eat, as they like to say. Rocks. Not going to be a lot of food growing in here. What do we got? Okay, let's just head south. Not feeling so good. Oh, look at how teeny he gets. I love the various, like, stages that he goes through. Oh, my God. Laser eye. I can eat that, right? If I can escape and not get murdered to death by this dude. Oh, and he can run faster than me. That's not at all cool. Lose interest. Lose interest. I'm just a teeny tiny little Frenchman. No meat. No nothing. I'm not interesting. Pigman. Pigman. Aggro. 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 Come on. Come on, Pigman. Never trust a pig, eh? Oh my Jesus. This guy's gonna tune me right up. He is gonna get me. He's gonna get me. But on the upside, we're exploring all manner of the map. Okay, this SOB. Let's go, dude, it's game time. I don't even care if I die. Give it to me. Not the tree! Oh, and I'm dead! 5 days, level 4. God, what was that? Like a 4-minute video? Okay, that was awesome. So, note to self. Gather more food. But, I didn't starve. Not at all. Not even a little bit. I'm going to try to give you guys a little bit more than 3 minutes. Let's try this again. Okay. Framing game theory. Reticulating pathos. Inserting Wilson's beard. Into what? And of course he generated food right after that. There we are. Round 2, big man. You don't look so good. So clearly, I mean, I paid the price for not, like, returning to my camp at night, not sort of stockpiling any food or anything. I mean, I just wanted to run around and have some fun and chit-chat. And that's what you get. That's what you get for talking too much and not focusing on the game. So that flower thing worked out pretty well. Sanity. Sanity was definitely not a problem that we had. So that's good. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at this, eh? Alright, touchstone. I'm down. Take flint. Activate touchstone. Awesome. Okay, so the next time I do something stupid, we'll be able to survive. Where were you? Where were you in the last game? Obviously somewhere else on the map. And actually, this might not be such a bad place to set up a base. Grass, 1 carrot. We got some berries. Now they take forever to grow back. Yeah, I don't know. I used to plant berries all the time. You know, on the logic that, well, you know, come winter, right? I'll have berries and stuff, but they don't grow. Or they're very slow. I'm all about the meat in the winter, but I've never understood sort of like naughtiness or karma or whatever. I mean, again, you know, like I poke around, I play this game, but like everything else, you know, I just sort of have a little fun with it, and I move on to play something else, and come back around to it. I mean, again, we call this amateur hour gaming for a reason. Now these are coordinates, right? -4, -8, but like relative to what? Relative to what? I don't have a sense of direction, and there doesn't seem to be like... I mean, that looks like a compass, but I wouldn't say that it's a compass in terms of utility. So again, the note, what am I looking at? Or is that just like a troll? You know, that you're going to run around and obsess over what it might be, when in fact it's not really anything useful or interesting? Let me know. Is that a troll note? Are the people that make Don't Starve trolls? Could that be the case? Could that be the case? Let's make an axe, because I probably use some wood for a bloody campfire at some point today, and we'll go get this tree. Yeah, I don't know. This guy's okay, I guess. I find it interesting that he's, you know, he's like a big wannabe tough guy, and he's afraid of the dark. That's neat to me. I like that. His transformations look pretty cool. But yeah, I just think like Wilson, right? And his beard helps in the winter. How can you fight that, right? But Wilson is the guy that I'd like to, you know, quote unquote, finish the game with, or Wilson's the guy that I'd like to have the most, the best playthrough with, I think. Just because, you know, he's the main character. All these guys are they're all just DLC to me, right? I mean, I'm sure most of them were in the game right from the start. But yeah, he's my man as far as I'm concerned. Which is why I'm just experimenting with this guy. If I had played the Wilson game, I'd be more serious about it. I'd be trying to keep him alive longer, and you know, I don't know how fun that is. So, because let me tell you, I mean, like, my first run through this was not long, but dare I say it wasn't boring either. You know, there is that, my friends. There is that. Let's build up a little bit of food. Red mushroom? Sure. I'm okay with that. Scary time. Scary time! Il est temps de scary. Ça arrive. Maintenant. Every Canadian must learn some French in school, but like this is something that we often refer to each other like as if we're using air quotes, like, you know, oh, I learned French in school. It's a good language skill to have. I mean, you're gonna find well, people that speak all languages in Canada. I mean, that's the best part about this country. I mean, man, we got people from all over the world. The whole world lives here. I mean, my goodness. I mean, you can go down to a shopping center, okay, and buy food from the Middle East, music from Germany, and coffee from Canada, jeans from America, tequila from Mexico, and get yourself some egg rolls from China, all in like 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, of course, let's be honest. I mean, most major cities in the world are cosmopolitan now. But yeah, the diversity here is fantastic. I think it's one of my favorite parts about Canada. I mean, I have my issues with the way that our government is structured, and I certainly have considered in my life more than once whether or not there might be other opportunities outside this country. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that is one thing I would want to give away, which would just be this sense that like the whole world lives here. You know what I mean? And you know, some of our major metropolitan areas. I mean, it's very obvious. It's very representative. You know, and I like it. I mean, you know, multiculturalism is one of sort of our you know, cornerstones to our to our society now, and it's awesome. If really for no other reason. Hey, this looks like a good place to make a campfire, don't you think? Don't you think? Obscure little square. Oh, or a little patch of rock. God, we got a lot of rock. Like a fire pit, maybe. Where the hell are we? Oh God, we've just meandered. Look at that, eh? Well, no problem. So, as second version of Day 1 draws to a close. Now, this is a sinkhole, right? So we could actually go adventuring down in there, too. So if I can, yeah, I am going to build a fire pit here. So here's our base camp. This is what we're doing. Alright, so we'll cook some food overnight. And then maybe we'll hunt for some gold. Make another science machine. Pardon me, make some gear. Ooh, pardon me. And maybe go down in that sinkhole or something, right? Let's see. And one more. Alright, it's munch o'clock, buddy. This guy, look at him, he never sleeps. Never sleeps. Although I guess skipping the night is pretty awesome. Don't starve. I am mighty! I'm gonna save the cooked red cap just in case. So let's see what the deal is. Yeah, well, I can probably get to one or two of these trees without incurring the wrath of whatever it is that comes in the dark. And what is it that comes in the dark? Like, is it just a bunch of, like, Slendermen that come out and, like, wreck your face? Monsters, you know? Who can say? I don't really want to, like, do science on them, which is to say, like, examine them closely or anything. Did my axis break? Shoot. Rip it down with your big manly arms, Frenchman. There we go, there we go, there we go. So, let's just make another... Enough of that foolishness. Let's just make another axe and wait for the sun to come up, eh? Okay. Yeah, I know. That's fine, but don't stop working. Don't stop working. I know you're hungry, but whatever. You're not even hungry. Look at this guy. 218. I mean, you can skip a day, Buster. You can skip a day. Plants, plants, plants. The sinkhole. Do I want to undo the sinkhole? No. What I would like is some rocks so I can make a science machine. Well, we're quite close to a road. We know where our base camp is. So let's use this road. And see what we can discover. So again, we'll go to the end of day 2. I think we'll call that an episode there. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll poke around in the sinkhole a little bit. Just for giggles. Right, but always looking for food too close. If I kill this guy, probably get a bit of meat as well at the same time. Where are we now? Oh, okay. But yeah, so again, we'll do this, and then maybe we'll poke around in the sinkhole a little bit. I think I did it once for a very short period of time. Oh, but I'm gonna need light. Oh, up the science curve. Gotta get up the science curve. Oh, this is an interesting little, like, roundabout loop-de-loop. Well, let's finish off the loop, and then we'll check out the center of the circle. Again, keeping our eyes peeled for food. Probably not the best biome. Oh, that's a lot of evil flowers. Wonder why? Anything interesting around here? Are evil flowers? Oh my god! This is a perfectly normal looking tree, right? I'm gonna get living logs for this, I think. Oh my goodness! It means business. The tree is spooky. I got a living log. And I must confess, I have no idea what to do with that. I'm sure it'll come up in a recipe somewhere. God, I'm tempted to start whacking pigs just to get some meat. I could probably take one or two before they wrecked my face. Not a lot of food in the forest, eh? Not a lot of food in the forest. There's my camp. Okay, actually, yeah. Let's follow this road back around. I know it's a bit roundabout. We'll check out some of the perhaps more abundant areas of the map. Hopefully we'll find a plane or something that has some food on it. Oh yeah, so this reminds me, I've thought of this a couple of times. I read a book once called Into the Wild. It's about a young man who ultimately, there was a movie about it too. I think Sean Penn, or one of the Penns, was involved in the project somehow. It's about a young man who, you know, spoilers, ultimately, like, you know, dies in the bush. But really, like, he dies, like, 5 miles from the nearest village. But he was certainly far enough away for it to kill him, nonetheless. But anyways, when they are, the people that, you know, sort of find him, when they are examining his living space, they come across a journal. And apparently, like, all the guy was ever writing about was food. Because, I mean, he was off in the bush. I mean, you know, he had a 22 and some winter gear and stuff. I mean, he wasn't, like, absolutely, like, Neolithic caveman roughing it. He was living in a rotted-out school bus that had been converted to a hunt camp. So, but just rejecting the idea of society in general. So, blah blah blah, right? Like everything he did revolved around food. His whole day revolved around it. That was the event of the day. Oh, I shot a squirrel today. Oh, I found a berry bush today. And I think of that when I play Don't Starve, but can you imagine it? Can you imagine? I mean, the world we live in now. Can you imagine living in a time where, just making sure that you can eat every day is the main thing that you do? And I don't know, like Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Oh, is this a thing? This is a thing. Yes, a box thing. Oh, we should pick up a gnome, right? God knows what he does, but are you kidding me? We have to drop the gnome? A spear? Okay, we're dropping this red cap. Because, who doesn't want a gnome, right? And we're dropping this note. I don't care. I'm sure it's, extremely important, but I'd rather have, a funny-looking gnome. Oh, and there's food. But what will I put down for it? Okay, we're probably going to camp here. I don't think we're going to make our camp here. We have a camp. Pick the evil flower, not interested. I need to eat these berries. Okay, let's eat these seeds. Then we can pick these berries. Yeah, so anyways, spending your whole life just worrying about basic survival. Jean-Jacques Rousseau would tell you that the state of nature was this wonderful, blissful time. But then again, Thomas Hobbes, right? He's going to tell you that it was just this most horrendous part of human evolution, Hobbes is the one that's famous for saying that life is nasty, brutish, and short. So, I don't know. He was also writing after a major revolution in England, so perhaps that colored his perception of humanity and their motivations. I think the truth probably lies somewhere in the middle. Yes, I don't doubt that we have the capacity to be brutal to one another, but equally, I don't think that, the state of nature was some, schmancy, idyllic time. Imagine living in a world where, if you're a guy like me that has glasses, that's it. Just as you get older, you can't see, and the less you can see, the more likely you are to, step on sharp, pointy things. The less likely you are to be able to see. Can I pick this up and eat it right away? The less likely you are to be able to see danger coming, or your food, right? How are you going to spot a deer in the bush if you got fuzzy eyes, Or my God, think about it, right? You could absolutely, you'd be 9 years old, you break your friggin' leg, and it gets infected, and you're done. You're dead. That's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Enjoyed your life. So they both certainly have a point as far as it goes. So we're gonna make a short-term camp here, and okay, we'll ride this out. I think we got a little bit of time. How far can I get? What can I do? Can I do anything? Probably not. So I think what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to just wait through the night. So we got a box thing. That's pretty cool. Living long. We got some interesting things. I'm going to eat this. Oh, my health did go up, maybe at the cost of some sanity. Eat this. Anything else that I can eat? I can eat petals. Let's see. 151. Oh, health. 181. Let's see. How high does my health go? 82. I wish I had known that in the last run at this. I completely forgot. That you can. Alright. My gnome will protect me. Pada! Guardian gnome, as opposed to a guard gnome. Haha, very punny, Steve. Way to go, buddy. So yes, as day 2 of this particular Don't Starve iteration draws to a close, so too does this day of the 100-day challenge, because I totally forgot. I apologize. I've just been talking. It's been wonderful to hanging out with you guys. I've enjoyed just rambling, talking a bit of philosophy, talking a bit of foolishness, whatever. My name is Steve from Amateur Hour Gaming. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, and I hope that you will be willing to come back and hang out with me again tomorrow. Take good care, and we'll see you next time.